Ready? Hello everyone, welcome to AS online class and this is Narendra. So in one more class, one more quant class and we will discuss most of the questions from the ratio and proportion and also from profit and loss and simple and compound interest. So the very first question starts on your board is this. So please read the question and then uh, we will we will check your options. Okay, so okay, now let's begin here. The very first question, I'll read the question and then I will give 30 seconds for you to answer it. What is the question here? It says that rupees 365 is divided in three parts, so that 3/7 of the first part, 2/5 of the second part, and 4/5 of the third part, they are equal. Then the question is, find the share of the first one. Hope you will be able to answer the question. If I consider the first one as x, the second one was y, and the third one was as z. So we have given here 3/7 of x, 3/7 of x, which is equal to 2/5 of y, okay, and which is equal to 4/5 of z. That's given to us. So you'll be able to find out the ratio, and once you get the ratio, what is the third part? That means what is z? So your time starts now, my dear friends. Answer the question. Come on, answer the question. In the process, you will learn some or the other thing definitely. Or else, it's become a practice for you, because every day I come out with some new questions. So your instant practice. So 10 more seconds on your hand. Okay, okay. It's a very basic question but frequently asked question in the ratio proportion. Okay, anyone answer the question? Answer ANS. I'm putting that remark. Answer it. I notice that the time is up. The time is up. So I have already done certain part. Then sometimes it happens that the relay from your side or from my side, it takes some time. So I'm verifying the option. Let's say that we have these are the options. So option choice B, that means 75 rupee. So if you got 75 rupee, you are right. How do I get the ratio here? How do I get the ratio? So here x is to y is to z, that's what I need to find it out. And I notice that here this with 2, this 2, how many? Okay, before that let me find out that x to y ratio. What is the x to y ratio? The x to y, x by y, and that one 2 by 5 into 7 by 3, that is 7 2 is 14 and 3 5 is 15. So I am getting 14 is to 15, that is x to y. And coming to y to z, so I notice that it is getting cancelled. That is 2 times it's getting cancelled and this gets cancelled. So y is equal to 2z, that means y to z is 2 is to 1. So let's write down this part as 2 is to 1. Done. So you know what to do the next one. And the next one is here, that's 4, that is 14 2 is 28, and that's 15 2 is 30, and 51 is 15. Further it can be reduced, it's okay, or you can work out with the same value here. I am getting with 4 7 with 2 14 times. This is 15 times. No, further it will not getting cancelled. So let it be in the same format. Now I need to find out what this 15 parts, whereas the total part given to us is 73. If you add up this one, you are getting 73. So anyone answer the question? Anyone answer the question? Okay. So what I need to do now, the next part is this. That is, let me write down over here that I need to find out 15 parts out of 73 parts, and the total part is given as 365 into I need 15 parts out of 73 parts. So did you notice that this gets cancelled 5 times? 5 into 15 is 75. That's your answer, option choice B. Okay. The next question on the board is this. Come on. It's a kind of practice. You just need some excuse to do some more practice. So there's one of the way. Now let's move on. The ratio of the number of rupees 10 and rupees 20 and rupees 50 notes in the box are 3:5:7. The total amount in the box is given. You know that it's a very common question, commonly asked question, and you are asked to find out the number of 20 rupees note. You know how to do it. So I give the 30 seconds for you. Try this. Try this, my friends. It's a very easy question. It's a very, very easy question. Anyone answer the question? Okay. I'll wait for another 5 seconds and then I will explain this. Try to answer the question. Okay. Now the time is up. Let me check that what's the answer for this question. Option choice B, that means 35. Okay, if you got 35, it's fine. How is it? How to solve this question is this. That is, we have the three denomination is there. That is rupees 10, rupees 20 and rupees 10, rupees 20 and rupees 50. And we have the ratio, which is the number ratio, which is 3x, and this is 5x, and this is 7x. We know this model. We need to multiply this vertically. Then I am getting the 10 rupee value, that is 30x, and then I am getting 20 rupee values, and that is 100x. Right? This is a very commonly asked question, and 7, 5 is 35, 350x. So when I add up these all value, I will be getting 480x. Am I right? It is 480x. And the value is given to us, 480x is 3360. So let's write down 480x is equal to 3360. Then what is the x value? Did you notice that this is getting cancelled? There's 7, 8 is 56. So this gets cancelled 7 times. The x is equal to 7. And you are asked that what is that? Find the number of 20 rupees note. The number of 20 rupees note is 5x and 5, 7 is 35 should be your answer, my dear friends. Hope you are right. Option choice B. Anyone responded? No, I didn't see anyone responded over here. Let's move on to the next question. And the next question is here. What is that? Let me read the question, then I will respond to it. It says that in a certain cartoon, the contains the dozen mirror. The dozen mirror means 12 mirrors. Okay, is dropped. Which of the following cannot be the ratio? Can be the ratio of. Which of the following can be the ratio of number of broken mirrors to unbroken mirrors? The ratio they are asking here. There are 12 mirrors are there, broken and number of broken and unbroken. Which of the following can be the ratio of the broken to unbroken? You know, it's a very simple and 4-second question hardly. So your option starts now. Your time starts now. Try to answer any one of you. Try to answer any one of you. It's hardly a 4-second question. I give the 30 seconds to you. Okay? I'll wait till the 30 seconds overs. 4, 3, 2, 1 and time up. And if your answer is D, that is 5:1, you are right. Okay. Now, how do I find out which one can be the ratio? So, what is the option A? Option A says 3:7. So, it's an option verification. So, that means total part will be 3 plus 7, that is 10 parts, and the 12 is not divisible by 10 because the number of mirrors will be in integer, not in decimal. Number of mirrors. Here 12 mirrors are there. So, you cannot say 10.5 mirrors are broken and 1.5 mirrors are not broken. You cannot say that. Either 10 mirrors are broken and 2 are not, or 9 mirrors are broken and 3 are not, so it should be integer. That means whatever the total comes here, the sum of the terms of the ratio, that should divide 12. So the A is no. So as I already see the D here, but check why not B. What is the total in the B? Total sum of the terms is 5. As 12 is not divisible by 5, the B can't be my answer. No, here 7, the sum of the terms is 11. 12 is not divisible by 11. C cannot be. How about D? The sum of the terms is 6. As 12 is divisible by 6, therefore this can be the ratio. My option choice is D. Done. Moving on to the next question, and it is here. So let me read the question and then I will respond. I'll give time. The ratio of the number of students in 3 classes A, B, C. So we have the ratio of the number of students. If 10 students leave C and joins B, then the ratio of the number of students from B to C would reverse. Whatever the previous ratio was there, it will get reversed. What is the question? Then find the total number of students in the 3 classes. Okay, good question. So what is said over here? That is A, B and C, and the ratio is there. Let's consider that the number is 3x here, then 7x here, and then the 8x over here. The number of student, if 10 leaves C, so minus 10 over here and joins B, plus 10 over here, then the ratio is getting reversed. That means it's become 8:7. Then the question is, find the total number of students in the classes. Your time starts now. Come on, if you can answer the question, try to answer it. Try to answer it. I can't see the comment. Let me again log in. Okay, you have still 8 seconds in your hand. Still 8 seconds is there in your hand. Okay. Pawan is there, 35 rightly answered. Anusha is there. Anusha said clear. It's good. Welcome, Pawan. Can you answer this question? Can you answer this question, my dear brother, Pawan? Okay, I can see that in your display it is 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Here the time is up. Come on, when Pawan is there, you will definitely answer the question. I know, my dear friend. Okay, so let me check the option. And the option choice here is E. That means none of this. Okay, how to answer this question? I already know that is 7x plus 10 by 8x minus 10 is equal to how much is that? 8 by 7. So multiply this one, 7 is 49. And here's 8, 64. The 49 and 64, what is the difference? The difference is 15. So I get this as 15x is equal to, now here it is 10, here it is 10. What is the sum? 15. This plus, this is minus. So the difference that will be added here. Then 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 into 10, 150. So 15x is equal to 150. That means x is equal to 10. Anyone answered? So this is really a simple question. So x is equal to 10. What is the question? the total number of student in 3 classes. Total number of student in 3 classes is 18x. Can you see that this total? It is 18x where x is equal to 10, that is 180. That's your answer. Okay. The next question on the board is this, my dear friends. Let me read the question and I will again restart because I cannot. Okay, rightly said. Anusha has responded. She said option C, I think. Option E. Yeah, that's right. Hope, Pavan, you are also got the answer here. You also got the answer here. So let's answer this particular question. Here, A, B and C, 3 quantities. A varies directly with B. A varies directly with B when C is constant, and A varies directly to C. A varies directly to C when B is constant. So what is the formula we form by using this one? This relation, when directly varies, it will go in division. So A by B, A by C. So that means A1 by B1 into C1, B1 into C1, which is equal to A2 into B2 into C2. In one case, you will have all the information. In the second case, you will be one information missing. That is, you need to work out. Now, let's read the question here. What is said here? A is given, A1 is given, B1 is given, C1 is given here. You need to find out A. When B2 is given and C2 is given, you need to find out A2. Put that in the formula, you get the answer. Your 30 seconds starts now. Come on. Answer this. If anyone can answer the question, I will be very happy to see. So you have 12 more seconds. 12 more seconds, my friends. Okay. Hemal, I think. Option D. As time is up, let me check option D. So Hemal rightly answered. So it's good, sir. Well done. So A1 is there here. What is that? 6,000. And B1 is there, which is 20. And C1 is there, which is 30, which is equal to, I need to find out A2. And what all is given? B2 is given, which is 40. And C2 is given, which is 60. So simply cancelling this, you are getting the result, our required result over here. So this and this gets cancelled. There is 2 times and 2 times, and this gets cancelled 2 times. With 2 you are multiplying 12,000, 4, and 6 4 is 24,000. Right? Rightly answer the question, my dear friend. 24,000. That's your answer. Option choice is D. Well done. The next question on the board is this. Come on. Try to. I'll read the question, then you will have 30 seconds for you to answer the question here. What is it is said? It says that if 3 is subtracted from numerator, if 3 is subtracted from numerator and 5 is added to denominator of the fraction, the new fraction formed is 1 by 2. You are understanding this is a very basic question. If 2 is added to the numerator of the initial fraction, the ratio of the new numerator and denominator will be equal, 1:1. Then find the original fraction. Hope you are understanding it. Your 30 seconds starts here. Okay, the option A is hidden over here. The option A, it was how much? Not able to see, but I think it was 11 by 13 was the option A. Okay, Anusha, option D. How about this question? I can see in your screen it is 25 second, 24 second, whereas here it is time up. సార్ ఇంత టైం అయితే అవ్వకూడదు సార్. మీరు అక్కడ నార్మల్లో పెట్టుండి ఉంటారు లిటరసీ, అల్ట్రాలోలో పెట్టాలి. 4 సెకండ్ డిఫరెన్స్ వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ 20 సెకండ్ డిఫరెన్స్. సార్ చెప్పినా కానీ మరి మీరు అలాగే చేస్తున్నారు. సో ఎనీహౌ, లెట్స్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, I can see that there is a delay in the relay. Yes, you can answer the question here. Okay, let me check the answer. And someone if answer the question, there is a delay in relay. Option choice C. Option choice C means that's 13 by 15. How to answer the question? It is said that 3 is subtracted from numerator. I'll be taking that initial fraction x by y. That is how we respond to this question. So x minus 3, 3 is subtracted, x minus 3, and 5 is added to denominator. So y plus 5. That's what is said. In that case, the fraction is become 1 by 2. So I notice that that's 2x minus 6, right, which is equal to x plus y. So the 2x minus y, here I get 2x minus y will be equal to, that's here it is minus 6 will become plus 6 and 11. So I am getting the first equation, this one. And another informations we have, if 2 is added to numerator, then the numerator and denominator will be same. So that's what the numerator is. Given to us is x plus 2 is equal to y. You are asked to find out what is the initial fraction. Okay, now can I replace this y by x plus 2? So if I place over here x plus 2, how much will I be getting? That is 2x minus x is x and minus 2. Minus 2 will go the other side, it will become 13. So I get x is equal to 13. Done. What about y? So x plus 2 is y. The 13 plus 2 is 15 is y. So y is equal to 15. What is the fraction? 13 by 15. Okay. Anyone answered it? Anusha, option C. Yeah, that's right. The next question on the board is this. Okay. Once again, I will read the question and then answer it. Come on. That's a telephone bill consists of 2 parts. It's clear. One part is fixed rental, whereas the other part is varies directly with the number of calls made. When the calls made were 60 and 120, the total amount of the bill is 270 and 390. Clear? Now question is, find the bill amount for 180 calls. So what is given here in the examples, I'll just write down here the number of calls and the amount paid. In case of the number of calls 60, the amount paid is 270. In the case of 120, the amount paid is 390. This is given to us. And this expenditure is the fixed expenditure plus variable expenditure. This also we have the fixed expenditure plus variable expenditure depending on the number of calls. So you are asked to find out for 180 calls, what will be the total number of total amount. Come on, your time starts now. Answer it, my friends. Answer this, you will learn it. Either you will practice in good questions, which frequently comes in the exam, or you are learning it. In either way, you are getting advantage of it. Answer this. Okay, I notice that here the time is up. So I will check the answer here. Your answer is B, option B. That is 510. Now let me answer the question. How do we answer this question here? Here did you see that how many extra calls? 60 extra calls are there. How many extra rupee? Fixed amount will be same in both the cases. Why it is increased? Because the number of calls is 60 more. So therefore how much extra money? 120 rupees more. So for 60 calls, 120 rupees. So what is the call per call? What is the cost for per call? For 120 calls, 60 calls, 120 rupees. That means per call 2 rupees. Per call 2 rupees. The per call 2 rupees. Then for 160 call, how much amount should be for calls? So out of 270, there is a fixed expenditure plus a number of calls. And I know that for 60 calls, 1 call 2 rupees, 60 calls 120 rupee. So for calls it is 120 rupee. Out of 270 calls 120 rupee. Then the remaining amount will be for the fixed expenditure. And that is 270 minus 120, that is 150. So this 150 is your fixed expenditure. So can I find out for 180 calls? For 180 calls, 150 is the fixed expenditure plus per call 2 rupees. For 180 calls, 360 rupees. So when I add up 360 rupees over here, I get 510 rupees. That should be your answer, and 510 option choice B. Anyone answer the question? Option choice B, Chinna Rakesh. You are right, my dear friend. You are right. The next question on the board is this. Now, let's answer this question. And what is the question? Allow me to read it. And that is the ratio of the number of boys to girls 3:2. 20% of the girls, look at this one, 20% of the girls and 30% of the boys are scholarship holder. What percentage of students are not getting scholarship? Really a very good question. I will give you the best possible method here. And your time starts now. Come on. So boys to girls ratio is given to us already here. Boys and girls, their ratio is 3:2. Those who got the scholarship from boys 20% and girls 20%, boys 30%. Okay. So here girls 20% and boys 30%. Now what percentage of the student did not, they are getting the scholarship. What percentage of student not getting scholarship? Okay, I can see that there is a drastic delay in the relay. Close to 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds getting delayed. Because here my time is up and still it shows some time here. Come on, Mr. Rakesh. Where is Pawan? Anusha? Let me check the answer. What is the answer? Option choice B. What is the best way to answer this question? Now, I already know that 30% are getting the scholarship, that means 70% are not getting the scholarship. From girls, 20% are getting the scholarship, that means 80%. 80% are not getting the scholarship. Am I right? Boys to girls ratio 3:2. 20% of girls are getting the scholarship, 30% of the boys are getting the scholarship. The one who is boys who are not getting the scholarship is 70, the girls who are not getting the scholarship is 80. So what is the students who are not getting the scholarship? So apply the weighted average method, that is 7 3 is 21, 210, and plus here 8 2 is 16, 160 divided by 2 plus 3, that is 5, and I get this as 370 divided by 5, and 5 7 is 35, 5 4 is 20. So 74%, I don't have 74%, none of this. So it's not option B, it's a none of this. The total student who are not getting the scholarship. Here the 70% of boys are not getting the scholarship, 80% of girls are not getting the scholarship. The number of students who are not getting the scholarship is 3 into 70, 210, and 2 into 80, 160. The sum is 370 divided by 3 plus 2, 5. That means 74%. 7 5 is 35 and 4. So 74% are not getting the scholarship. Okay. Hope everyone understood this part. The next is this. There's the next question. What is it? Let me read it out. The ratio of the salary of P and Q, the last year was 5:6. Last year. And the ratio of the last year salary to present salary. The last year salary to present salary of P is 3:5. About P, last year to present year. Whereas for Q, the last year to present year is 2:3. Now, if their salary were salary at present, if the total salary, their total salary at present is 6,800, then what is the salary of Q? Really a beautiful question. How do I approach this question? That is, I'll take that P over here and Q over here, and the P salary last year was 4x, and Q's last year salary was 5x. What is the present salary of P? Last year to present year, that is, if last year 3 parts, the present year 5 parts. So I need to find out the 5 parts, whereas 3 part is given. I will be getting the present year salary. Similar way here, Q, last year if 2 parts, the present is 3 parts. So here it is 2 part, I need to get the 3 parts over here. Multiply this 3 by 2. So here you will be getting the present one. And this present one, we have a ratio. What is that? P to Q. And this ratio is 2:5. Their total salary is 6,800. What is the salary of Q? So I will get this in the form of X. This is in the form of X. And the total is given to you as 6,800. Come on. Now I give the 30 seconds for you to answer the question. 30 seconds for you to answer the question. Come on, my friends, answer it. I am sure some of you will be able to answer the question. Yes, yes, yes. So the time is up. Now I will show the option to you. Option A, that is how much? 3,600. How to answer it? Let's begin the small calculation here. That is 4 5 is 20x. Here I am getting 20x by 3. Am I right? And what about this one? There's 5 3 is 15x. So 15x by 2. So the total is given to us. Let's take the LCM over here, 3 and 2. The LCM is 6 here, and here 20 into 2, that is 40x, plus here 2, 3 times 3, 15 is 45x. So overall this is 85x. I am getting here the 85x 85x by 6 is equal to this number given to us. So will this number be getting cancelled by 85? Find out, my dear friends. What is my requirement? My requirement is what is the present salary of Q. I can write down in one line. And what is that in one line? So when 85x by 6 is equal to 6,800, then what is salary of Q? That is 15x by 2. So the equation goes in this way: 6,800 and into that is my requirement is 15x by 2. So 15x by 2 and into this will get reverse here, that is x by 85 6 by 85x. Yes, come on, you answer the question. Already option is mentioned over there. Option A. Yeah, Ganesh Palli, you rightly answered it, my dear friend. Okay. How many times it goes? With 85 into 2, I know 170, right? With 17, 4 is 60. So this is 40 times. Done. So the next one is 15, 4 is 60, 6 is 36. So I am getting 3600. That should be my answer. Option choice way. Well done. Well done. The next question on the board is this. Look at this one. What is the question? Allow me to read it out. A sum of money has to be divided among A, B and C in the ratio of 2:3:4. But by mistake it was divided in the ratio of 1/2, 1/3 and 1/4 ratio. Now due to this mistake, C got 1500 rupees less than the actual amount. C got 1500 rupees less than the actual amount. What was the total amount distributed? So what is the approach for this question? Total, if I consider the total amount as x, I'll assume that the total amount is x. I need to find out the x value. How it is to be distributed? It has to be distributed among A, B and C. Among A, B and C, in which ratio? 2, 3 and 4. But by mistake it is divided in the ratio of 1/2, 1/3 and 1/4. So what will be the A money? A money will be 3, 4 is 12. What will be B money? B money will be 8 into 2 is 4 into 2 is 8. How much will C get? The C will get that's 2, 3, 6, 4 and 3. So how much is this part? 3, 4, A, B and C. A, B and C, 2, 3 and 4. I made a mistake of writing here. The initial ratio is 2, 3 and 4. 2, 3 and 4. How much C was about to get? C was supposed to get 4 parts out of how many parts? 9 parts. So that is, he is supposed to get 4/9 of x. But he got how much? He got 3 part out of 13 part. So that means he gets 3/13 of x. And is he getting less? Yes. So the difference between these two is 1,500. Then what is the total money distributed among them? Then find out the x value where the difference is given to us as 1,500. Your 30 seconds starts now. Come on. Try to answer the question. Option A. Is that answer for this question? Ganesh? Let's consider it as a practice. There is the time you can spend some time for your practice. After 2 to 3 months, the examination one after another will be there. So your time is up. Your time is up. I am giving the next option, I am showing the option to you, and the option choice is E, my dear friends. Option choice is E. Okay, so how do I answer the question here? So he got the less money, 3 by 13x. How do I know 1500 less? So how much less in terms of fraction? In terms of fraction, 4 by 9x minus 3 by 13x. That's what. How much is the difference over here? The difference, I notice that this is 13 into 9, 117 is the difference, and 13 4 is 52 and 27. The difference between 52 and 27 is 25. So I get this as 25x by 117, which is equal to, how much is that? 1500. Then what is the x value? That is what my question is. Anyone answered it? Can I see that anyone answered it? Okay, as that there is a delay in the relay here. Today I don't know for what reason, 20-second delay. Okay, so finally my answer should be, here I will cancel this one, and this gets cancelled how many times? 60 times this gets cancelled. 60 into 117. So 17 6 that comes 102 and another 1. So that comes 7020. That should be my answer. Anywhere it is there, 7020. Option E is there. That's right. So there is a mistake in that option here. Option C is there. The total I am getting 7020. Is any of my friends agree with my answer? Yes. Dharani madam, that's right, 7020. That's what I am getting. By mistake, I left the option as E. The next question on the board is this. Let's check the answer for I will read the question first. It says that a certain sum was divided. What was the previous question number? That's 10. Okay. A certain sum was divided among A, B and C in the ratio of 14:17:19. But by mistake, similar to the previous question, by mistake it is divided in the ratio of 8:9:13. As a result, the Charan got more. This time he gets more, 344 more. Then what is the total amount distributed among the three? Well, absolutely similar to the previous question. In the previous question, C was getting less, and in this question, C is getting more. That means the second distribution is more than the first one. So I will follow the same pattern to answer the question. This is A, B and C here, and they are supposed to get, the C is supposed to get how much? 19 parts out of the total. 19 parts. I will consider the total is X. Total money is X. That I need to find out X here. So C is 19 parts out of how many parts total here? That's 14 plus 17 plus 19. That gives us 50. He has to get 19 by 50. But how much he is getting because of the mistake in distribution? Because it is distributed in this ratio 8:9:13, he gets 13 parts. Out of how many parts? So 8, 9, 17 and 13 is 30. He gets 30x. So this time, whatever he is getting is greater. He is receiving 334 more. That means 13 by 30x is greater than 19 by 50x. So let us write down this one. 13 by 30x minus 19 by 50x, which is equal to 344. I get this equation. What I need to find out, what is the total money distributed, what is the X value? Come on, my friends. Anyone? Option C. Okay, I think it's the previous year question. Ganesh, Dharani, Anusha, Pavan, Hamel, I understand that almost 15 to 20-second delay is there in the transmission of the data. We are sorry for that. Okay, I am just waiting, and Chinna Rakesh has already said option B. Is it option B? Let me check. You are right, my dear brother. Okay, well done, well done. Now, how do I do it? I will be taking the LCM, which is 150, and then 13.5 is 65. Okay, 65. 5 times 5, 13, 5, 65. And from here 3 times, so that is 19, 3 is 57. X, what is the difference? 8x is the difference here. So let's write down this part. This is 8x, and 8x by 50 is given to us as given to us as 344 is given to us. Done. So if 8x by 150 is 344, then what is x value? The x value with 8 it is getting cancelled 43 times. I notice that with 8 it is getting cancelled 43 times. 43 into 150, which will be 600 and another 45. That is 645 followed by 0. That's what I get the result. 645 followed by 10 is there. That's your answer. Okay. The very first person who answered the question is Chinna Rakesh, and also Deepthi has answered the question. That is 6450. Well done, madam. Well done. Now I am moving to the next question, and the next question on the board is this. What is this question is? Let's read the question. All of you are doing very well. And Deepthi, she came the very first time. Chinna Reddy was there for some time. All you people are doing very well. Let's look at this question. Instead of dividing rupees 170 among P and R, in the P, Q and R, I think, it should be, I think it is, there is a printing error, P, Q and R in the ratio of this. Okay, all are the similar, wrongly divided in the ratio of this. Okay, learn how to convert this one in integer. So, who gains? Okay, the end part is changed. It is said that who gains the most in the distribution and how much they gain. Now, it's a different. Who is gaining the most and how much he is gaining? This question is different than the previous question. So, how do we do it? This one, let's write down this as P, Q and R, and we have a ratio 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. So, what is P part will be 3 into 4, 12, Q part will be 2 into 4, 8, and R part will be 2 into 3, which is 6. Further it gets cancelled, 6, 4 and 3. So, his 6 is to 4 is to 3, this is the ratio, but by mistake it is given 2, 3 and 4. So, this is the correct one, and the wrong one is 2 is to 3 is to 4. My question is, who got the maximum advantage and how much? So, we have this R got the maximum advantage, and that is 25. Second, R got the maximum advantage, which is 27. Beautiful question, my dear friends. Let's take 30 seconds for you to answer this question. Yes, come on. Can Deepthi Chinna Reddy will be able to answer this time? Deepthi, you are doing well, madam. Chinna Reddy, you also show is Anusha. Show is Ganesh Patil. How about Pavan? Answer it. You still have the 7 seconds on the board. Satish sir, delay చూస్తున్నారా? ఇక్కడ ఇంకా రాలేదు. ఇక్కడ టైం అప్ అయిపోయింది. ఇంకా నేను పెట్టిన ఆప్షన్ 30 సెకండ్ కంటే ఎక్కువ డిలే అవుతుంది. సెకండ్ కంటే ఎక్కువ డిలే అవుతుంది. ఇంకా ఇక్కడ ఆప్షన్ రాలేదు. ఇక్కడ 30 seconds అయిపోయింది. Okay, okay friends, we are, I see that there is an option, and Dharni once again answer the question, and that is 25. A, option A, 25, R 25. You are really excellent, Dharni. You are really excellent. Well done, madam. Keep it up. So, what is the share? Let's find it out. What is their share? Here, he gets who is getting the maximum advantage. Now I can see that P, initially he was getting the 6 part. What is the total part? 6 is 13. Here it is 13 part, and here the total is 9 parts is the total. Now notice, observe the comparison. Here P has to receive 6 parts out of 13 parts. Now he is getting 2 parts out of 9 parts. So he is losing. P is losing. How about Q? Q is getting 4, was supposed to get 4 over 13, but he is getting 3 over 9. But if you look at in the reverse way, then R has to get 3 part over 13, but he is getting 4 part over 9. So definitely who is gaining? R is gaining. By observation I can decide. How much he gains? So that is 4 by 9 minus 3 by 13 of the x. And how much this comes over here? 117, and then 52, and then 27. 52 minus 27 is 25. So I will be getting 25 by 117 of x. That's what the maximum benefit R is getting. What is the total money? 117. That is of 117. Am I right? Okay. So this is 25 by 117. Acha, that is the gain. That is the gain. So how much he gains? 25 parts out of 117 parts. What is the total money? 117. Who gain maximum? R. How much gain? That is 117 into 25 by 117. This gets cancelled, 25. Therefore, R gaining maximum, that's 25. And very long back, Dharani, yes, that's right, madam, that's right. So Dharani has rightly answered the question. That's R 25. I'm moving on to the next question, which is here. Come on, my friends, and let's see what is this question is. Here it is, a shopkeeper sells a mobile phone for rupees 700 each. Mobile phone for 700 each, and gains 20% on one mobile phone. And each, that means two mobile phones are there. In one he gains 20%, in another he loses 20%. Okay, what was his profit or loss in the whole transaction? And I have these options. So selling price of 2 mobile phone is same. Condition 1. Condition 2, in one is getting the 20% profit, another he getting the 20% loss. We always know there will be a loss. How much loss? X square by 100%. Come on, you answer the question. Your 30 seconds starts now. Just not, sir. Delay part. Okay, answer it. లైవ్ కాకముందే తెలుస్తుంది అలా సెర్చ్ మీ. Friends, the time is up, and then let's check the answer. Option choice B. Option choice B. Anyone answer the question? Anyone answer the question? Okay. Okay. Allow me to explain this. Allow me to explain this. So we know that the selling price of the two articles is same. In one case profit, the other case loss. Therefore, there is overall loss. What is the loss percentage? 20% divided by 20 square, x square by 100. So the loss percentage is equal to 20 square by 100, and which is equal to 4% loss. Am I right? So overall there is a loss of 4%. And the 4% loss of what? The 4% loss of 720? No, that is one selling price. The total selling price will be 2 times of 720, that is 1440. So now 1440 is 0.04%, and that is your loss. But it should not be 0.04 by percentage, because I have the selling price here. Look at this one. This is the SP, and the SP is equal to cost price minus loss in the case of loss. So this is cost price minus loss, and the loss is 4%, the cost price is always 100%. That means this selling price will be 96%. So this selling price is given to us as 96%. From there I need to find out 4%, because there is a loss of 4%. So let's find it out. So into 4 by 96, and this gets cancelled 16. Will that be 16 times? No, 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 no. So here that's 24 times, and with 24 this is 60 times. So I am getting the loss is 60. Loss is rupees 60. Anyone answered it? Where is my mobile? Okay, anyone answered it? But at least I hope you have learned it. You simply cannot find out the total selling price, that is 1440 is 4%. No, this is selling price. That means the cost price is 100, selling price is loss is 4%, then selling price is 96%. So this value is 96%. From 96% I need to take out the 4%. So 4 by 96. This last calculation is very important. So hope everyone understood it clearly. I am moving on to the next question. And that's there on the board is this. Question number 14. Okay. So let me read down this question again. The Rakesh bought 2 micro ovens at the same price, and on selling the first oven he made a profit of 15%. The selling price of the second oven is 600 rupees less than the first oven. Right? What is an important over here? The Rakesh bought 2 ovens at the same price. That means selling price 1 is equal to selling price cost price. Cost price 1 is equal to cost price 2 is equal to, let's assume that this is K. Okay. Now beautifully it is said over here that in one case there is a profit of 15%. So what will be your selling price? 115K, right? And what is the selling price 2? Selling price second one is 600 less than the first one. So selling price 2, this is selling price 1, 115K minus 600, that's selling price 2. Okay. Now what is the next information? If overall selling price of the 2 micro ovens are 13,200, then find out the profit percentage on the second one. Profit percentage on the second one. In the first one I already know 15% profit. What is the profit on second one? When overall selling price is already given to us 13,200. That means 115K plus 115K, 230K minus 600. So that is 230K minus 600, which is equal to 13,200. In that case, what will be the next one? What is K is equal to? K is equal to, this number has to be subtracted from here. Then minus is there, should be added to this 13,800, and this 13,800 should be divided by 230, and it is getting cancelled by how many times? 8 3 is 24, no, 6 3 is 18. So 600 times, not 600 times, 60 times. So here it is getting cancelled 60 times. So I got that k is equal to 60. What is the requirement? The requirement is here, you need to find out how much is this selling price. So in that case, k is equal to 60, 15, okay, you don't need the 115x, you need only 40, only profit, you need only profit. So 100k is the cost price. What is the profit here? 15k plus minus 600 is the profit. I repeat, 15k minus 600 is the profit. So when k is equal to 60, then what is 15k? The 15k will be, that is 15 6 is 90, 900 minus 600. Okay, we got this as 15k, which is 900 and minus 600. So what is the profit? 300 is the profit, not the percentage, it's the rupee. And it is said that they got at the same price. What is my cost price? I am getting the profit in the second was 300 rupees. What is the cost price? The cost price is 100k, where k is equal to 60. So 100 into 60. Okay, my CP is 100 into 60. What is my profit? My profit is 300. So this gets cancelled 5 times, 20 times, 1 by 20 is equal to 5%. So overall I have a profit of 5%. It's a very good question, my dear friends. Let me see if anyone answer the question. Anyone answer the question? Don't worry. Coolly you again can revise, rewind and re-look at the question. It's really a very beautiful question. I am moving on to the next question, which is this. Okay, I didn't give the time. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. Anyhow, I answered it. I'm giving the next question to you, and the option choice B, 5%. By mistake, I solved the whole question. I thought of solving certain part and then giving the option to you. Anyhow, let's move on to the next question and the last question of the class, which is this. Okay, so here, a fruit seller bought a certain number of mangoes at a total cost of rupees 1500. He sold 1/4 at 20% loss. If he earns an overall profit of 13%, then what is the profit percentage? Is sell the rest of the mango. Okay, my friends, the question is something like this. This is 1/4 is sold at 20% loss. And what is the rest of the mango? Rest of the mango is 3/4. He must be selling at a certain percentage profit, so that overall he is getting a profit of 13%. Come on, it's a just 3 to 4 second answer question, this one. And I am sure you will be able to answer it. Some of you will definitely be able to answer this question, and this is the last question of the class. Come on, some of you will be able to answer the question. There is a lot of delay in the process, I noticed that. I didn't give the timing to you, right? So let me give the timing. 30 seconds you can take. It's your time. Come on, come on. Okay, 4, 3 seconds more, 2 more, 1 more, and time up. Time up. You don't need this much of time to answer the question. As I said that 5 to 6 seconds you can answer the question. Your option choice is C. So what we know here is the half of this is loss, though this is plus, and here it is profit, because overall there is a profit. So how much is the profit? 3/4 of the x. So here the loss is 1/4 of 20, which is 5%, and plus here there should be a profit, that is 3x by 4, which is equal to 13. Understand this part? Now take the 5 the other side, it is becoming 18. So 3x by 4 is equal to, look at this part, 3x and minus 5 will become plus 5. So that is 18. 18. Okay, so with 3 that gets cancelled 8 times, and 8 4 is 24. So what is the profit x value? 24. That is what is the question. So x is equal to 24%. That's your answer. Option choice D. That's over, my dear friends. Okay, thank you very much for all of you, and wish you all the best on behalf of ACE Online. Thank you very much.